Everyone knew I loved Alexander Corleon so much that I would do anything to marry him. But he only ever loved his precious Lillian. While I was bleeding out during a nightmare birth, he was busy sweet-talking her. And when our baby died, he actually blamed me. I came back as the heiress of his mortal enemy's family, and he was on his knees outside my estate, eyes red, begging me to give him another chance. Let's rewind to Thanksgiving Day first. My husband Alexander had his arm wrapped around Lillian as they stepped into our family villa like they owned the place. I couldn't fucking believe it. Alexander had never flaunted her like this before.
Make a real Thanksgiving dinner, Fiona.
Hope it's not too much trouble, Fiona. Alex says you're a fantastic cook.
It was Thanksgiving, which was supposed to be about family. Instead, he brought this woman into our home. My gaze dropped to my belly, and my mind went numb. I managed to choke out.
Doctor said I need to rest. Can't stand for long. I asked the chef to...
You asked an outsider to prepare the Thanksgiving dinner? Fiona, you're the lady of this house. This is your job.
My father was right. Alexander always saw me as a pawn. He married me for my connections. However, I had been too stupid to see the truth. I held back my tears and said to myself, Fiona, don't be a fool anymore. Divorce him. During the dinner, I set my fork down. My voice was calm, but my heart was broken.
Let's get a divorce.
Alexander's face twisted, as if he was dealing with a kid throwing a tantrum.
What is it now? Fine. I'll sleep in the master bedroom with you tonight. Happy now?
He didn't even care to explain. He thought tossing me a crumb would bring the obedient idiot back. Lillian smirked beside him. I could feel her mockery. Dinner continued, and I was still thinking about divorcing him. After the dinner, Lillian said,
Fiona's a riding pro. Can she teach me?
Alexander didn't even think, as if he didn't know I'd been pregnant.
Sure. Fiona, teach her. You're good at riding. Keep an eye on her.
I thought it would be the last time, and from what I knew, Lillian grew up riding, so I thought it would be easy. But it wasn't. Lillian couldn't ride for shit. She flailed and scared the horse. It bucked her off, and in one violent motion, a hoof slammed straight into my belly. Extreme pain exploded through me, which felt worse than bullet or blade. Blood gushed from between my legs. Blackness clawed at my vision. I couldn't even scream.
My leg! Alexander! Help me!
Lillian! Don't be afraid!
He was frantic over a scraped leg while me and my baby were dying 5 steps away. Watching him fall apart for her shredded my heart. As it turned out, being his wife or carrying his child didn't mean a damn thing. He only ever truly valued Lillian. All that was left for me was the sour taste of betrayal.
Get the doctor!
Alexander, I need a doctor too. I think the baby is coming.
Your due date isn't today. Don't fake an emergency for attention. I've seen you pull this stunt too many times.
2 of his men finally got the hint and rushed me to the family's private hospital. Blood poured out of me as they loaded me onto the stretcher. I clutched my phone, dialing Alexander over and over.
Alexander, I really need you this time.
On the 15th call, he finally answered. In the background, I heard Lillian's soft whine.
That horse was terrifying.
But I only twisted my ankle, thank God.
What do you want? Another mess?
Alexander's voice was pure ice.
I'm having the baby.
I was sobbing, my voice raw and broken.
Women's bodies are built for this. Besides, you're tough as nails. You've killed enough people, but you're scared to give birth. Look, I gave you my black card. It's got no limit. Spend whatever you want. Is it enough now? When Lillian calms down, I'll stop by.
Tears leaked from my eyes, but inside, there was nothing left. Just a cold, dead void. Dehors was pur chaos. Doctors panicked.
Get the blood bags, now!
It felt like someone had crammed knives inside my gut. Moving even an inch left me drenched in a cold sweat.
Please, do everything you can to save my child. I really want this baby.
Then the world went black. When I woke up, the doctor told me the baby was alive, but barely. He was in the NICU, clinging to life in an incubator. Relief washed over me, but I was too weak to move.
You lost so much blood. You've been in a coma for 2 days. Honestly, it's a miracle you're awake. But no one came to see you.
On day 5, Alexander finally showed up. His suit was flawless, his expression bored.
It was really born? I thought you were just acting out again.
I told you I was in labor.
There was no apology, no hint of concern.
You always talk like you don't mean it. How am I supposed to know when you're serious?
He was just there to shrug off his responsibility.
Don't do that again. Whatever. Where's the kid? I was in the middle of a deal with the Mexicans. Barely squeezed in the time for this. Don't waste it.
He headed for the NICU and came back looking pissed.
It's not in the NICU. Where's the baby?
The attending doctor walked in.
I'm sorry. The baby didn't make it this morning.
I couldn't process it. I struggled and wailed until my stitches were torn open. The taste of copper flooded my throat as I coughed up blood all over the sheets. Before I passed out, I heard voices outside the door. It was Alexander and Lillian.
The heart transplant is possible.
My little Anthony can be saved?
Yeah, with that baby's heart. It's fresh, it's healthy. The match is perfect. Our son is going to survive.
Baby, my baby, were they saying? Aiken fell off the bed, agony ripping through my body as my vision darkened. Dragging myself by my elbows and leaving a bloody trail behind me, I crashed into the hospital room door. Out in the hallway, they were standing together. Lillian was hanging on to Alexander like she'd won a prize.
Are you talking about my baby?
It's just a baby. You can just have another.
Another? Did he even know? Because he never used protection, I had lost 3 pregnancies. I had taken so many pills that I could barely conceive anymore. This child was a miracle I'd begged God for on my knees. The grief clawed at my heart so viciously that I couldn't see. Darkness swallowed the world. Suddenly, my right eye went blind.
My eyes, I can't see.
Fiona. Patriarch, she can't take any more stress.
The doctor collapsed, too terrified to speak up for me.
Do your fucking job. Another word, and I'll shut your mouth forever.
Anthony has a congenital heart defect. He's already 5. He doesn't have time. I'm sorry, but my child needs a heart.
Alexander took a call and began to stride away.
By the way, Alexander and I married in Switzerland. Anthony is our son. Marrying you? That was only because your father is Don Giannoni. Alexander's sick of you now.
Keep her alive for surgery. Move her to the next OR.
Several men jumped in, strapping me down as I thrashed and screamed, dragging me off to the operating room. I was pinned to the right side of the operating table. To my left, a clear incubator sat in the sterile glow of the surgical lights. It was my baby. I could see him. He was so small and fragile. The sight ripped me open from the inside out. My soul was howling. I knew he was alive. I saw his chest rise and fall. I couldn't let anything happen to him. I crawled across the cold metal toward him. A shot split the air. A bodyguard fired, the bullet tearing straight through my right leg. I screamed as I fell sprawled on the floor. Agony stabbed through my limb, sharp enough to cut bone. But that was nothing compared to the sight of my child. He was so close, yet I couldn't reach him.
Before the heart transplant, we must maintain optimal donor vitality. We need to keep drawing fresh blood from the mother to keep both children alive as long as possible.
He drove the needle into my arm. My blood drained away, fast and unstoppable. I felt my body temperature drop and my vision began to swim. My heart pounded in my chest.
Please, take my heart. Let my baby go.
Your heart, not a match. Shut up. Don't waste your strength.
I clawed for any shred of mercy.
For all I've done for you. For my father's sake.
Shut your mouth! Stop using your father against me. When this is over, everything the Genova family owns will be mine. Your father will crawl to me on his knees.
The pain racked my chest. I coughed, dark blood laced with bits of my own organs spraying from my mouth.
Father, forgive me.
They drew the surgical curtain, leaving me behind. All I could hear was the clink of metal tools on the other side, and my baby's cries growing fainter and fainter. Silence. The void swallowed everything. My world died. With the one hand, I could still move. I felt for the wristwatch my father had given me. It had an emergency beacon. One press and father would know I was dying. After falling out with him, I had never used it. No matter what shitstorm I faced, my pride had kept me away. But tonight, fuck pride, I pressed that secret button.
What the hell are you doing?
Lillian's shrill voice sliced through the air. She came to me and ripped the watch off my wrist. When she saw what it was, she smiled.
Calling for help?
She grabbed a large injector meant for my nutrients.
You've lost one eye. Bet you won't mind if I take the other, right?
She jammed the needle into my right eye with pure hatred. Lightning bolts of horror and pain exploded through my brain. My body jackknifed, every muscle seizing, my screams broken and strangled.
Lillian, enough fun for you.
Fun? Is this fun to them?
If you kill her now, we'll lose blood supply, which will botch the surgery.
All he cared about was their son. I wished I were dead already. Time crawled. Agony stretched into forever. Finally, the surgical curtain rustled open. A 5-year-old boy with golden curls and pale skin clung weakly to Lillian's arms.
Mama.
Lillian burst into tears of joy. Alexander crossed over and stroked the boy's head.
Anthony, how do you feel?
Dad, I feel stronger.
It was a sweet family tableau. Father, mother, son. However, I was in blood and despair. I was bleeding out on the floor tiles. The sheer gap between us was like a rusty saw, hacking at what was left of my heart. Suddenly, a memory surged up. Unwelcome and vivid. Years ago, I had been shot and left for dead. Back then, I wasn't his wife. I was just the reckless heiress of the Genova family, trying to secure him a shipment by taking a bullet to the chest. Same white hospital. Same reek of antiseptic. I remembered waking to Alexander's eyes, bloodshot and wild, glued to my face from the bedside.
You idiot! Why did you take that bullet from me?
I could barely speak, so I had just smiled. He used to fumble while feeding me water and flinch every time I moaned in pain. He'd lose entire nights holding my hand, half crazed with worry.
Alexander.
When fever hit and I was delirious, I would sob his name into the dark, and he would always answer me.
I'm here.
Once, when the pain racked me and I cried out in confusion, he had leaned over and pressed a soft kiss to the tears at the corner of my eye.
Don't cry. It hurts me too.
I thought that was love. It turned out all it meant was that I was useful for being the Genova daughter, a prize worth saving. What a cosmic joke. While they were lost in their little miracle, I inched my right hand toward the medical cart. My fingers closed around a vial of heavy-duty painkillers. I jammed it into the side of my neck. The edge faded, just enough for me to think straight.
Dad, I'm sorry. Your daughter was a fool.